All right, all right, all right. Hey, Adam,
Hello there.
how's it going? Let's see whom can we help grow today.
Yeah, sure. So the wheel is here again. And let's spin it. Let's spin it. Okay, so today on the wheel we have a few candidates. MindValley, Cardon Ventures, Compass, Marketer Hire, Source, Suno, and then Midday Squares as the last one.
Spinning
Let's
the
see.
wheel. Let's see. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see.
Let's see who we got. Oh, MindValley. What a choice. Nice. I think you're quite familiar with them.
Yes, 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 yes. So, oh, this is so cool. I've been following them for like 17 years probably or more, like almost 2 decades. Um, yeah, well, in my head, it's like one of those examples that really lives and breathes by their values, and they like I had pleasure of getting to know like most of their team back in 2010 probably or something in Kuala Lumpur, and they really took a lot of time to select the right people to ensure the right culture, and this translated into their marketing and products and so on. So like when you think of brands like, I don't know, Nike honoring athletes, like, I don't know, Apple working with, or like Think Different and ensuring that yeah, their marketing stands by values, like MindValley in my head is the best example of doing exactly that for almost 2 decades now. And yeah, I've been following Vishen, and he was always also on the innovative side in the marketing. He was like, before everybody else, like he knew how to do email marketing, the social web 2.0. This was like always very, very inspiring. And recently I looked at what they're doing with AI, and they're again on like top of their game. They've built like Eve, the assistant, like the digital clones. Like he's like Vision is cloning his brain like with AI, so that he can go take retreats, and the team knows how to, like, how he would take decisions, and the companies keep on growing. So this is like honestly breathtaking. Yeah, let's yeah, maybe one more thing. They're not only thinking about like let's say soulless automations, but they want to merge like human soul with artificial intelligence and use AI to scale what is human. So they've spent a lot of time on the scripts, on the what is the input, or the right context for all of those models to scale them. So I don't know. I'm super eager to see how it translates into their marketing. Like let's check maybe organic social. They're very good with their creatives. Like let's see at paid social. They have amazing strategies of like the funnels that they have are always top of the game. Let's see how it works for them.
Yeah, I think the UGC stands quite strong. They have pretty nice names working
Okay.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their strategy is quite nice. The AI approach is really interesting. The AI approach is really interesting. So let's see.
Totally next level. I think that Vision now has this. He recently turned 50, and he decided that he wants to accumulate as many experiences or lives, as he says, as possible. And now he has this goal of going, like, taking a week off every month, and he says that it's possible because he increased his productivity. He's saving 20 hours per week thanks to those AI tools that they've built to manage internal, like, probably communication strategy and so on. He was always like a mastermind when it comes to building funnels. Like seriously, the best funnels I've ever experienced. I mean, extremely sophisticated, but they engage people, and they're able to not only close new clients, but then once you're hooked, once you're in the flow, they'll they'll show you additional ways to improve yourself, or simply there's so many things that they teach, and they'll reinvest the people they've acquired on one project to another, and so on. So maybe let's have a look at their socials. Let's see what they do. They're pretty big on Instagram, but all over the place, of course. How does it work?
Sure. Yeah, I pulled up their Instagram, and as said, their UGC is standing quite strong, you know?
When you say UGC, like you mean that it's created by by users, or
Yeah, like user generated mainly, these icons, or really not only the brand or the people behind the brand, but different
so?
people from the field, like Gwen Paltrow.
Yes. So MindValley is so I think that their approach is that when they want to tackle specific topic, they look for the absolutely best person to teach that, and they have amazing lineup of educators and practitioners, and pretty much on anything that they teach. This is like completely amazing, and this reminds me a bit like masterclass, but when I think of masterclass, it's a bit like watching Netflix. Like it's rather passive, and when I think of MindValley, they'll immerse you into experience. They'll like force you to grow. They like you'll join their programs for a couple of weeks, and you'll need to get the work done with guidance of amazing people. But this absolutely gives much better experience. Like it's just like, I don't know, like me watching workout videos will not improve my fitness, right?
Yeah,
But with somebody who's helping, like who's guiding me, that's a completely different story.
yeah, totally.
Awesome. So what do we have here? So let's maybe go into any of those posts and have a look how they engage. Mhm. What do you see?
They clearly target like the emotional side,
Mhm.
and it seems that they really try to build the relationship with the person so it resonates with the person behind the screen, on the other side of the screen.
Absolutely. I remember they've paid a lot of attention and invested a lot into copy. They've recruited the best copywriters. They've helped them raise to the top of their game. And I think that when it comes to user psychology, it is, yeah, it's unmatched. It's beautiful what they understand and do with user psychology.
Yeah, at the same time, I see they're using probably ManyChat or some other automation
I think they do. Yeah.
with the comment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, uh, okay. So they ask for the comment. Let's see. Let's assume that we have engaged. Who's that? That's Gwyneth Paltrow, right?
Yeah.
Um, let's assume that we've got engaged and in with this post, and what happens when we hit the keyword? Send the keyword. We expect this to start like a chain of
Okay.
events, right?
Yeah, got any message? All right. Yeah, it's here.
Okay. 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 It is. So what I love about this is that it was immediate. I think that the timing is extremely important. Of course, it's automated and Meta has great APIs for that. What I'm well, I'm a bit surprised. It's a bit dry, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's maybe they've tested that, but it pretty much is just a link, and it does not engage me too much. Well, except for like I might click this link, right? But I don't feel like when I being aware of what MindValley offers and the the beautifully tailored experiences that they offer, and we've just discussed like how copy is very very cautious or conscious of the emotions that it's triggering, right? And ensuring that the conversion is smooth. This feels like a bit of a dry message. That's what I'm thinking. Let's and
Yeah,
where does it take you?
it takes me to a video, I think. Let me see. Yeah,
It's probably in there.
yeah, it's a video
Scanner reveals
on
Is
YouTube.
it on their website? No, it's YouTube, right? Okay.
the brutal truth about your body that you're
Oh, look at this. Look, so that's another thing. You've just engaged with like probably a very, very good video, like snippet on with a star on Instagram. It was a bit dry, but immediate. So that's like points for that. And then it sent you actually to YouTube. And so one thing, you've lost context, right? Like you're not context, but at least you moved out of Instagram, which is not ideal. Like people need to switch context. But more importantly, the first thing you've seen was not the video, but the ad of something else on YouTube. So
Yeah.
like you might be losing people because it's on YouTube. But yeah, that was an interesting observation.
Yeah, especially that on YouTube, probably the first few seconds are especially like they're on purpose optimized for engagement by the video editors,
Mhm.
and they're losing this engagement because there's an ad that shows up, right?
So the hook is replaced with an ad, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
true. I mean, it is YouTube; it's always there.
Yeah.
But it is very unfortunate. Like it would be amazing to design those funnels, yeah, around those challenges. And I'm sure it's not a regular occurrence. I'm sure that it's just one of the paths that MindValley explores. I actually, if you don't mind, I would love to look at their ads, and
Yeah.
let's see the path on those. Again, I'm completely sure that the creatives are world class. Let's
Let's
see.
have a look.
Let's see what we have in there.
Yeah. One more thing I'd like to add to the Instagram is that the issue I have with this, like with automations of this type, is that
Mhm.
it assumes that by seeing the Instagram post, I want to watch the video. But maybe I just
Mhm.
want to learn a bit more about the conversation itself or about the idea that Gwen shares in the Instagram reel. But instead, it instantly assumes that I want to watch the video.
I think it's actually even worse, to be honest. I think that there's just not much more that is possible at this stage. So it's not even assuming, but it's like narrowing down the options because like what else can you do? Like
Yeah,
they have amazing team, but the team cannot talk to everybody, right? So they engage people at the, let's say, awareness stage. Like they've seen a bit of a video. Now if you want to go deeper, then there is this next step. But you cannot if it was possible, if they would have this coach, like they have a lot of experience with coaching, mentoring, and so on. If you would have a one-on-one coaching at this stage, there's so much more that they would be able to do. It's just that with the tech that they're using, it's not so much possible. Or ManyChat is famous for, like, was very big with bots, but let's say the old school of bots, if it makes sense, meaning it's like a decision tree, right? Like very often they will have buttons like, okay, so do you want to like option 1 or 2? It's like as if you were calling this old school automation when they say press 1 for something, press 2 for something else. And I'm always rather unhappy saying that no, my problem is completely different.
Yeah.
I cannot choose option 1 or 2 because I want to tell you what's in my head. And I think that with what MindValley is offering and their absolutely amazing products, like letting people express themselves or tell what they're interested in, it is an important part of the experience. And I think that it will only improve the conversion. We've actually seen it work in so many places, right?
It reminded me, because it reminds me exactly, it's like an Oblivion NPC from Oblivion. So the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, it's
Okay.
exactly like, decision tree, NPC dialogue. So those both,
But it's not as engaging, you mean?
yeah, like you're limited to the decision tree, to the NPC dialogue tree. So that's, I like to call it NPC dialogue tree.
Okay. I mean, it was amazing in 1995, right? Or like 2012.
Well, yeah,
But by now, I think we can do better, right? I mean, people grew. I mean, we're spoiled with what's possible with LLMs, right? And me adjusting to IVR or like this, or as you call it, like NPC dialogue, is it's off, right? I think that it's icky.
yeah,
Okay, let's see what's with the paid social.
right. So they run a lot of ads, that's for sure.
They're huge, yes.
And this is just Meta. We're not talking about, Google Ads, TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, totally.
And this is what I remember UGC from. So at the beginning of the conversation, I mentioned UGC. When it comes to Instagram, I was kind of off, but in the ads, UGC is really, it's really here. It's really there. For
All right.
example, here, UGC.
So that's like a testimonial, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think this one
Very
is
important proof. Like I think they're like MindValley is has like complete science on proof alone, right? Like or like the science of persuasion and so on. I think they really like. I mean, I'm jealous of the things that they know. I wish I learned.
They're sure.
So let's sorry.
Oh, go on.
Let's check any of those. Like I can see Vishen all over those. Let's see what they're offering and where does the ads take me.
Yeah, so I think any of those point to landing pages.
Uh-huh.
I clicked the first one.
Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at a few more. But I think that they're leveraging. Oh, that's like a regular opt-in page that they've been using like those decades ago. I'm sure it works wonders to them. It's a beautiful addition of those like videos in the background. But I assume. Can you click the call to action, the yellow one? Will it take you to the form or?
Yeah, it brings me to the bottom of the page with the form. Yeah.
they're also good with the long LPs. And okay. So their funnel starts or requires opt-in, and they collect a few pieces of info. I wonder, what do we think about their conversion on landing page like this from paid traffic? Is there a way to improve that? I remember discussing this, with their team long time ago, and they've always been big supporters of long landing pages, and if I remember correctly, they're not expecting anybody to read all of those, but it's keep on conveying the same message, and when you screen through this, it leaves more. Like you'll remember more, or it will warm you up more, increase the probability of converting. I think that the conversion on those LPs are above, let's say, industry average. It would be very interesting to see, and I'm like really curious to see whether ads that chat would improve the conversion versus landing page. The landing page they've been improving those for decades now. They have absolutely maxed out the conversion, and there's not much more you can do. Testing different copy or I don't know, call to actions and so on. But we've seen in so many places that engaging people in the chat enables, increases the engagement, increases the conversion. It is much better than bounce rate, and it is able to collect the same info that you require in the opt-in page, and then trigger all the other workflows. So MindValley is famous for its strategies in funnels. I can only imagine that when you sign up for this at this opt-in form, it will only trigger a sequence of emails and custom audiences, and there's so many pages you'll go through, and live events and so on your way down the funnel. You would be able to manage those straight from a conversation, still in Instagram, like Messenger or like others. And I wonder if this would improve the conversion. Also, it would give like 2 more or 3 more things. One is it would help me as a potential future user. It would help me understand better, or like feel what is it that I will be buying, or that I will be experiencing, because I could get a feel of this human soul at AA scale. I would get immediate answers to my questions, or if MindValley prefers, it would still steer me in the same way that the landing page does. It could guide me by hand throughout the same experience, so that I collect all the, or it enriches my experience before even asking for any opt-in details or payments. And there is this magical additional benefit of follow-up. So when somebody doesn't convert right away, they leave the page. MindValley spends a lot on remarketing. I'm sure about that. And with chat, you can re-engage somebody in the chat. Much easier and cheaper, and it will still improve the conversions.
What do you think would be the ideal, let's say, flow or the conversation script?
First disclaimer is I'm expecting their funnel to be so sophisticated that anything that we can vibe kind of script now will be laughable compared to their strategy. And again, Vishen is the brain. Like, by now his team knows how to build those funnels. but I think we could give it a shot to try something simple to show what's possible. Maybe ideally I would want to compare it to the experience of the manage ad that you've shown a second ago, meaning rather dry message, shirt, and then the rest is up to the user. And yeah, let's see if it engages. I think that the right script would, and I don't know enough about this funnel, right? But I would maybe go with Gwyneth and the summit that she was talking about or at, and maybe try to engage the user to empower them throughout the script, and then collect some opt-in info, and then maybe send them to the video. Or I don't know. What do you think? It might be a completely different approach that MindValley would take, but I wanna check if the conversation will feel more natural and will give a better feel, because you can steer it in any direction. MindValley might, for example, want me or the user to watch the video before they even provide any data. It's extremely flexible, so you can do it in any direction you want.
Yeah, totally. What I think about the organic is that it would be great if it would first discover my intent. If I want to watch the video, then it sends me the video, perfect. If I want to ask something or discover who is the speaker, because, remember that I can be follower of MindValley, but I may not be so familiar with Gwen.
Yes, but also, if I remember correctly, the keyword was empower, right? And again,
Yes.
like we're doing this live, there was not enough time to go deep. But I think that when I want to experience empowerment, and I raise my hand, I say, like, I want to be empowered, I would expect more than a dry link, right? I would expect somebody to say, like, it's fine, everybody experiences what you're experiencing, right? Like, even the biggest stars, right? So like,
Yes.
and then either going to the, let's say, needs assessment, right? Or just make you comfortable with those, make you feel at home, and then direct you to the next step. I think that this is what we want to show. And I'm sure there is a much more sophisticated approach on the landing page. We could also try that and try to reverse engineer the psychology behind the landing page, and build a script like this. I think that MindValley has the right people to do that, and I'm a bit afraid of going this path, because we will not understand exactly what they wanted to achieve. But I want to show that conversation can make you feel much more welcome than a simple dry link, or that you can use this to increase conversions from ads, and then applying the same logic that you do on the website will be just an update of the script that they already have, right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So let's maybe try it out. Let's quickly vibe script and have a look where it would take us.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it side by side, Let's see it
Okay.
side.
And importantly, also the soul of MindValley is in there. It's not so dry.
Yeah. So side by side, you can just see how the difference. Like, yes, we get the link instantly. We can do it here as well. We can adjust the script, obviously, but you can see how deep we engage the person in here. And we get the opportunity to uncover what they really want, and if they really want to see the video or not. And on top of that, we get their email.
Amazing.
And I want you to remember that this is a really simple script. So this is something we really set up in like 5 minutes. This is a really simple script with just one source, MindValley, main website. So we can really go into details with this and explore this a lot deeper, a lot more. We can build up on context. But with something as simple as this, we get so much better results.
Amazing. I think that that it's the not new frontier for marketing in general. Like finally, you can have one-on-one interactions at scale. They are perfectly personalized. They are personalized at scale with the human soul. They are very like engaging. They are immediate. They enable follow up. But most importantly, with the right scripts and we see how easy it is to adjust the scripts. We can have this human touch and the soul still in the communication already with the top of the funnel. So when you still have plenty of leads whom you engage, you can have these personalized conversations at scale.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And I think MindValley would hugely benefit from this. Like all of the other sites, I'm sure they're perfect. MindValley nails, the content is amazing, ads are amazing, but like you can always improve on something. And with like they're using ManyChat, which is all right, but this is like, it's not 2016 anymore. It's 2026. I know people compare it right now. It's like 2026. It goes back as like 2000. It's like 2026 is a new 2016, but that's exactly it. 2026 is new 2016. So why are we still stuck with the NPC dialogue trees? Like I can't stand it. So there's just so much
Amazing.
opportunity in improving just this little thing, and I think it would be amazing for them to
Perfect.
do something like this.
And they've done the important part, like they've already improved, like they've already leveraged the revolution and the LLMs internally, and now it's just about leveraging the same type of approach to all their clients.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, let's put it in the doc for others to see our recommendations, like let's say before and after. And I wonder what they think, or like what anybody thinks about what we've been discussing here. Please feel free to. Yeah, we're looking forward to hearing your perspectives.
Yeah, again, the doc is in the link. The strategy is in the doc. So if you want, you can see it and enjoy.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Adam. See ya.
Thanks a lot. See ya in the next one. Bye.